So today, Jasmine is going to be putting the first side of rubber onto the piece. We start off by making sure that the original model is sealed. I believe that Clara did some polyurethane over the wood to make sure that it was sealed, and what we'll also do is put a mold release on there so that when we paint our rubber on, we make sure it doesn't get stuck or even a little bit stuck to any of the clay or the wood. This is just a silicone type spray coated over the whole piece, and that will be enough to make sure the rubber doesn't stick. The rubber that we use is a polyurethane, and it's a two-part system, equal volume, A and B. Jasmine will be mixing those together for probably about 4 coats. The first coat is a very thin coat, and it has a small amount of a thickening agent in it, which is called Cabasil, and it's a powdery silica type material that actually makes the rubber thicker so that it lays up onto the piece and doesn't fall, doesn't just run off. For each consecutive coat, she'll add more of the Cabasil so that it's a thicker material, so that it actually, at the end, is more of a paste that you can sort of sculpt over the piece, which is kind of fun. It's like frosting a cake. At the very last coat, we'll add on these small pieces of rubber that will be registration keys that will go on the outside of the rubber, so that when we build our rigid mold, which is plaster, on the outside it'll have a registration point to grab onto. And you'll see that in the next video. Brush it to make sure it gets in all the little spots. And a little ear.
So this is a two-part rubber mix, is that right?
Yep, equal parts. Don't film this part.
Well, you never know. This is what happens when you have to make adjustments.
You have to make it exact.
Yeah, okay, that's key.
It's very key, else it won't set and you'll end up with a slimy mold.
Yeah.
And you have to mix it really well, else you'll end up with a slimy mold.
Okay, well,
And I have to go outside to get the Cabasil.
Okay.
This is why I'm wearing the mask for this part.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
And it's very small little particles, so you have to wear a mask, you don't inhale it.
That's good. Yeah, you don't want to do that.
But you just want to, for each batch, you add a little bit more.
And that's what Lauren was saying about getting each layer thinner.
Yeah,
thicker, yes.
Right,
thicker.
the first layer is really thin so you can get all the detail.
Right. There it is.
So you just want to...
Looks like caramel.
Yeah, I know.
Mmm, nice and, oh, that's good.
Get these bubbles that come to the surface.
Uh-huh. So I guess you would not want any air holes, bubbles.
Yeah. I mean, it happens because you're stirring it, but you just want to be gentle, make sure, try not to have too many. And then when you put it on, you check and pop any bubbles if you see any.
Can you use this stuff on the human skin?
No.
you wouldn't want to do that, okay. So no face mask?
No face mask.
Okay.
So with the first coat, you just want it to be able to run into all the little spots. Really get all the detail.
Yeah. Got a drippy nose.
It always happens in standing people.
Mm-hmm. And how long does the first layer take to then set up?
It's about an hour.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes a little bit longer.
Depending on like humidity and
Yeah,
such?
the weather makes a really big difference. Like in the winter, it was taking a long time.
Mm.
I love that I hear chickens at work.
It's so true, isn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, that's why it just has that pastoral feeling. It's a perfect work environment here.
Oh, you should film over there.
Oh, look! Look who came to visit.
I'm gonna chase
Oh, chick,
it
chick,
out.
chick, 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 chicks.
Uh-oh, chicken's in.
Hi, chick, chicks. Hello. Look at you, handsome rooster. Wow. Yeah. Oh, you brought your harem in, didn't you? See, that's a good, healthy work environment. So it really settles around everything, doesn't it?
All right, that's the first layer.